Throughout history, man has accomplished great milestones. One of the most notable and long-standing proofs of the evolution of culture and the human race is the architecture left behind. From temples to mausoleum complexes, these buildings tell a story of history and culture. Tourists around the world flock to these locations to immerse themselves in the experience. So we've got a list of the greatest man-made wonders of the world. If you're planning to travel to historical sites that leave you speechless, these 11 wonders are the perfect places to go to. In this list, we count down the greatest man-made wonders of the world. Put them on your bucket list and check them off this year one by one. Petra. In the south of Jordan, the lost rose city of Petra can be found tucked into mountain formations. With magnificent column entrances, Petra holds a magnificent city carved within pink sandstone. It's an architectural marvel with an innovative water management system and rock-cut designs. The city of Petra was established as the key trading post for the Silk Routes, connecting countries like China, India, Persia, Greece, and Italy. It was a political and commercial hotspot. That's what made it prone to attacks from Romans, Byzantines, and Greek invaders. It influenced the architectural styles of Petra. Since its listing as a wonder of the world in the 2000s, Petra has attracted a large traction of tourists. Some of the most famous buildings within the carved city of Petra are the Qasr al-Bank Temple, Temenos Gate, and the Royal Tombs, with roughly 500 tombs. Taj Mahal. Agra is home to one of the most graceful man-made wonders of the world. Taj Mahal was built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal. The construction of the mausoleum took 21 years to complete, and 20,000 workers participated in the construction. Some of the most striking features of the Taj Mahal are the jewels embedded in the marble walls, including bloodstone and lapis lazuli. But the most noticeable thing about the mausoleum complex is the symmetry of construction. From the ornamental gardens to the number of minarets and reflecting pools, it is the most symmetrical building to exist. Along with taking pictures and witnessing the beauty of this wonder with your eyes, tourists can also enjoy a sunset cruise on the river Yamuna. They can also visit the Agra Fort and the Mehtab Bagh, which offers stunning views of the Mahal, a masterpiece left behind by the Mughal Empire. Great Pyramids of Giza. Situated near the west bank of River Niles in Egypt, these 3 pyramids were constructed in the 26th century BC. Ancient Egyptians firmly believed in an afterlife, and so great measures were taken to ensure the pharaohs enjoyed a wealthy afterlife with everything they needed. So over 100,000 slaves worked for 20 years to prepare the pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid served as an ancient burial tomb of the 4th century pharaoh Khufu. The 3 pyramids are named Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure for the pharaoh they were built for. The pyramids featured burial chambers with the sarcophagus and mummies of the pharaohs. Narrow passageways were connected to many secret chambers 100 feet deep in these pyramids. It is rumored that worldly possessions were put inside these chambers for the pharaohs to enjoy a full afterlife. This is the only ancient wonder of the world that still exists today. The Pyramids of Giza stood as the tallest man-made structure for nearly 4,000 years. Their original height of 482 feet has now reached 451 feet due to erosion of the limestone blocks. Today, the Great Pyramids of Giza are one of the hottest tourist hotspots in the world. It attracts over 14 million visitors annually. The most famous activities are camel riding, touring the inside of the 3 pyramids, taking a selfie with the Sphinx, and visiting the Valley Temple. Leaning Tower of Pisa. When in Italy, visit the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was originally built as a bell tower for a complex cathedral in Pisa. The construction of the Leaning Tower began on August 9, 1173, and finished in 1372. But just 5 years after construction started, the tower began tilting to the side. This came from the uneven foundation of the marshy land beneath. Now the spectacle of a 4-degree tilt has earned it a spot as a man-made wonder of the world. It was also declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1987. With marble, lime, and stone construction, the Leaning Tower of Pisa was probably the tallest bell tower in Europe. It is built in a circular ditch and is 185 feet tall. The fame of Leaning Tower has gathered over 5 million tourists each year. Tourists can climb to the top of the tower for a grand view of Pisa after purchasing entry tickets. It gives you a stunning view of the Italian countryside and a look through the 8-story building. It's truly a sight to marvel at. Colosseum. Constructed by the Flavian emperors, the Colosseum is the largest amphitheater built in the Roman Empire. It served as the most popular attraction for the Romans since 80 AD. The Colosseum served as an entertainment center for music and gladiatorial games. It is said that over 1 million wild animals and 50,000 people were killed in the arena. Over time, the 4-story building took damage due to pollution, earthquakes, and vandalism. Today, it stands as a mostly intact monument of ancient Rome's architectural prowess. It has 80 entrances and was built with marble, concrete, stone, and bricks. It is the biggest amphitheater in the world and an icon throughout pop culture. Many famous movies have featured the Colosseum, and it attracts thousands of tourists all year round. Some of the famous things to see in the Colosseum are the underground tunnel systems, the Arch of Constantine, the Outer Ring, and the Flavian Amphitheater plaque. Great Wall of China. Another Asian architecture makes the list of our man-made wonders of the world. The Great Wall of China was started in the 5th century BC as a boundary wall against the attacks of the Xiongnu tribes. Throughout the years, additions were made to the wall, and now it stretches over 8,000 kilometers and 15 provinces of modern-day China. This wonder of the world is famous for many reasons. It is the longest man-made structure in history. The Great Wall was also built by more than 6 Chinese dynasties and is over 2,000 years old. The architectural style of the wall is also unique to this fortification, making the Great Wall more special. The Great Wall of China offers scenic routes all year round. You can hike and camp overnight at the Great Wall. Tourists often have picnics and take photos of the scenic beauty that the Great Wall overlooks. Machu Picchu. Tucked away in Peru and surrounded by the most stunning Andean peaks, Machu Picchu is a sight that leaves tourists speechless. The ancient remains of this citadel date back to 1450 AD. Machu Picchu took 90 years to construct and was built for the Incan Emperor Pachacuti. The height of Machu Picchu gives a serene view of green agricultural terraces, rocky mountains, natural springs, and clouds that surround the land. It was also hidden from view for thousands of years as nature took over the town, earning the title of Lost City of the Incas. But after the discovery of Machu Picchu in 1911, it became a popular tourist attraction. Most tourists opt to hike to Huayna Picchu Mountain and visit the sacred rock. There are many famous temples, such as the emblematic Temple of the Sun, the Temple of the Moon, and the principal temple in Machu Picchu as well. Christ the Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer is a totemic statue that overlooks the city of Rio de Janeiro, mounted on top of Mount Corcovado. This iconic monument was designed by famous sculptor Paul Landowski in the 1920s. Christ the Redeemer is the largest Art Deco sculpture in the world and is made with concrete and soapstone tiles. It was added to the list of 7 wonders of the world in 2007 because of its overpowering status of hope in Christianity. There's a built-in chapel at the base which can be visited. Today, tourists can get married at this 98-feet sculpture, which is one of the most amazing sights to see in Brazil. Statue of Liberty. Originally a statue to commemorate the French-American Alliance, the Statue of Liberty found itself as a finalist in the competition that named the 7 man-made wonders of the world. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most known symbols of America and is erected upright on the Hudson River. Along with being famous in pop culture, it was inspired by the Roman goddess of liberty, Liberta. Millions of tourists visit the Lady Liberty throughout the year since it was assembled in 1886. It soon became the universal symbol of freedom. You can find the initial and smaller models of the statue in France and Brazil. But the Statue of Liberty isn't just a visual sight for tourists. They can head to the Statue of Liberty Museum, which houses multiple historical artifacts. You can also visit the inside of the crown for a panoramic view of Brooklyn City, accessible via a confined spiral staircase. Tourists also have the option to go for a park ranger-guided tour of the statue or a self-guided audio tour.